your piece of crochet. So here you can see 2 ends we're gonna weave in one. So this is the first one from the starting chain. So what you can basically do is either take a needle or a small crochet hook. This one is 2.5 millimeter, and just weave the ends in. So this is not really a fun job, and it's quite laborious, as this will take quite some time. But it will be worth it, because it means that if you see an end sticking out, it won't be unraveling, it will just be something you can either cut or tuck back in. So of course it depends a bit. If this is the wrong side, it doesn't matter so much how it looks. If this is the right side, then we will turn it over. But for a blanket, for example, you definitely want to have a right and wrong side, so you can make one side prettier than the other. So what I like to do is just weave it through some stitches in a way that I think will be unlikely to unravel too easily. So here I go. And you should keep in mind that you shouldn't do it too tight, as if you wash it, it needs some give to stay put. So you can do the whole tail, but I think that's a bit much. So I'll just do what seems right to me. And occasionally, especially if this is the wrong side, I like to make like a knot to secure it in between. This gives me a bit of the a feeling of extra security. So here we go. And sometimes I just pull through 3 loops, and sometimes just 2 or 1. And you can do it in several ways. I like to do it so that it's not too obvious that I have woven in the ends. So you could go back now, but then you'll probably see, but I can go in another direction, so I can go this way, for example. It's nice if you go along with the stitches. So at this point I'm already quite done with it, and I think it's quite done anyway. Just make sure it's not too tight, as then it will unravel a bit when you're washing it. So it's basically just weaving it a bit in, and sometimes going back through a loop. And that's all there is to it. So if I'm gonna wash it, I'll just leave a little bit of a tail, so I'll show you. This will be my last weave in. So I'll cut it not too tight, but like this. So now I wash it, and if it comes out of the washer and it's still visible, I can always cut it, but I think it's fine, especially if this is the wrong side. It looks fine to me. So this is how you can weave in your ends.